Picture a crowd of 61,000 voices merging into a single chorus, each fan a wave of excitement, their energy directed at the stage where Kendrick Lamar stands ready to break new ground. On May 17th at Seattle's Lumen Field, the atmosphere was charged not just with music, but with the weight of history. As the last beat faded and the lights dimmed, the box office total reached $14.8 million, making Kendrick Lamar the first rapper to earn over $14 million in a single concert. This impressive figure highlights his immense cultural influence, but it's merely the latest milestone in a tour marked by record-setting successes, musical achievements, and an artistry that defies limitations. Welcome to Celebrity Cookies, where the tea is always hot and the stories come with sprinkles of surprise. Make sure to subscribe. Leave a comment with your take on the story. From the beginning, the Grand National Tour was set for success. When tickets went on sale in January, they sold out within minutes, across venues from Minneapolis to Miami, Los Angeles to London. Both critics and fans were excited about the collaboration between two powerhouse artists, Kendrick and SZA, on one stage. Yet, even with such high hopes, no one anticipated the magnitude of the accomplishments that would follow. On opening night in Minneapolis, an astonishing 47,000 fans filled U.S. Bank Stadium, collectively spending $9.1 million, immediately establishing a new record for rap concert revenue. Just 6 nights later in Dallas, AT&T Stadium welcomed over 55,000 attendees who contributed $11.822 million to the tour's earnings, temporarily placing Kendrick at the top of the list for the highest-grossing concert by a black artist. And then came Seattle. Lumen Field in Seattle has hosted iconic performances, from U2's Pop Mart tour to Paul McCartney's Wings Over America. But on May 17th, the true icon was Kendrick. Fans who had camped outside since dawn filled every seat, standing area and luxury suite. Some wore custom jerseys featuring lyrics from Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, while others held signs inspired by SCA's hit singles. When Kendrick kicked off the show with the powerful drums of DNA, the stadium vibrated. When SZA joined him for All the Stars, fireworks lit up the sky. Everywhere you looked, people danced, waved their hands, and recorded the moment, each determined to capture a piece of music history. The $14.8 million figure is more than just a headline. It reflects Kendrick's growth over the past decade. When he released Section .80 in 2011, few could have predicted that the quiet Compton kid would one day perform for tens of thousands in stadiums worldwide. His journey, from the intimate early mixtapes like Oh Verly De-Educated, Oh Official, Ambient Atmosphere, ODOMA, to the groundbreaking impact of To Pimp a Butterfly and Damned, has always been driven by innovation. He encourages listeners to confront social issues, mental health, and personal development, all while redefining the boundaries of rap as an art form. The Grand National Tour elevates the performance experience to an arena level, blending cinematic presentation with genuine emotional expression. In Dallas, the record-setting night that brought in $11.822 million felt like a precursor to the peak in Seattle. The bowl shape of AT&T Stadium enhanced every bass drop. Kendrick performed so close to the audience that individual beads of sweat could be seen on his forehead. During a reflective pause in Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst, the arena fell into a rare silence amidst the noise. This quiet moment highlighted the deep trust between the artist and the audience, a connection that contributed to the evening's financial success and artistic impact. By surpassing Eminem's gross from 2019 in Melbourne, Kendrick not only broke a record but also set a new standard for rap concerts globally. However, these stadium achievements are just one aspect of Kendrick's record-breaking success. He is also making waves on the charts. His song, Not Like Us, released in May 2024, has just completed an extraordinary 52 consecutive weeks on the Billboard Hot 100, marking an unprecedented achievement for a solo hip-hop track. While pop and country songs sometimes enjoy lengthy chart runs, no rap song has ever maintained such momentum. Even now, over a year later, Not Like Us remains firmly at number 22, supported by strong streaming and radio play. Each time it reaches a new milestone, social media erupts with fan tributes, viral dance challenges, and reaction videos, demonstrating that Kendrick's lyrics and emotional depth resonate with a wide audience. Additionally, there's Luther, his collaboration with SZA, which has dominated the Hot 100 for 13 consecutive weeks. Only 15 songs in history have achieved such longevity, but Luther stands out as the longest-running hip-hop #1 ever. With its gospel-inspired sample, SCA's haunting vocals, and Kendrick's sharp verses, the song captures the synergy central to the Grand National Tour. When they perform it live, the experience is transcendent. Thousands of fans raise lighters, phones, and voices together, creating a moment that blurs the line between performer and audience. These accomplishments are deeply rooted in Kendrick's dedication to authenticity. He avoids chasing trends or using superficial hooks. Instead, he creates narratives that encourage listeners to critically examine society and themselves. From his Pulitzer Prize-winning album Damn to the introspective themes of Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, each project pushes boundaries. The staging of the Grand National Tour embodies this philosophy. Stark monochrome backgrounds transition into vibrant visuals, intimate spoken-word segments contrast with powerful anthems, and moments of silence punctuate the crowd's roar. It's a theatrical journey that reflects Kendrick's own artistic growth. Of course, none of this success occurs in isolation. The global music scene has undergone significant changes in the last 10 years, with streaming services creating a more level playing field and social media giving a voice to those who are often overlooked. However, few artists have utilized these resources as effectively as Kendrick Lamar. His team strategically schedules album releases to break first-week streaming records, employs multimedia campaigns that include TikTok challenges and immersive pop-up events, and uses surprise releases to spark excitement among fans. The announcement of the Grand National Tour was minimalist, eschewing a traditional press tour and standard radio interviews in favor of intriguing teaser videos and enigmatic social media posts that fueled speculation. When tickets were finally released, the demand was so high that even scalpers found it challenging to keep up. Behind the scenes, a top-tier production team brought Kendrick's vision to fruition. Lighting designer Jennifer Tipton created a system of lasers and LEDs that synchronized with the music, turning the stadium into a dynamic visual experience. Set designer E.S. Devlin collaborated on stage elements that reflected Kendrick's themes of identity and transformation, featuring shifting geometric shapes that unfolded like origami, large reflective panels that mirrored the performer across the stage, and elevated platforms that allowed for intimate interactions with the audience. Choreographers worked alongside SCA's dancers to incorporate fluid movements into each song, enhancing her ethereal presence. Every aspect of the show contributed to the narrative, drawing fans deeper into its thematic essence. The economic impact of the tour reached beyond ticket sales. Local businesses in each city, from hotels to ride-sharing services, saw a spike in demand. Restaurants hosted Kendrick Nights as fans arrived early for pre-show gatherings. Merchandise trucks operated as mini pop-up shops, selling limited edition vinyl, hoodies, and collectible posters that quickly sold out. Even the concession stands were upgraded, offering deluxe packages that included commemorative cups, photo passes, and exclusive meet-and-greet opportunities. Analysts estimate that the Grand National Tour generated over $200 million in direct and indirect revenue across its first 15 stops, highlighting Kendrick's role as not just an artist, but also an economic powerhouse. Culturally, Kendrick's accomplishments resonate well beyond mere numbers. He has become a beacon of hope for aspiring artists, demonstrating that conscious rap can achieve commercial success, and that audiences still crave depth and complexity. His success has inspired a new generation of MCs who combine intricate lyricism with social commentary, reaffirming rap's roots in community storytelling. Educational initiatives have invited Kendrick to speak on creative expression and civic involvement, while nonprofits focused on music education have used his career as a model of artistic integrity and social impact. The impact of Kendrick Lamar's work resonates across various genres and generations. Despite the praise he receives, Kendrick stays humble. In interviews after his shows, he often shifts the focus to his collaborators, like SZA, his band, and his production team, as well as the fans who support him. He reflects on his early experiences recording in home studios, grappling with self-doubt, and navigating an industry that sometimes struggled to understand his intensity. He attributes his resilience during times of creative stagnation and public scrutiny to his family, community, and faith. This humility endears him to fans and solidifies his reputation as a principled artist. As the Grand National Tour continues, speculation arises about his future plans. Will Kendrick surprise fans with another album before the year ends? Could he expand the tour to new regions such as South America, Africa, or Asia, reaching audiences that have yet to experience his message? Might he explore film or theater, transforming his concert performances into a full narrative? Only time will reveal the answers. However, one thing is clear. Whatever he pursues, it will be done with precision, creativity, and a desire to innovate. Currently, his achievements are prominently recorded in history. He is the first rapper to earn $14.8 million from a single concert, has the longest-running hip-hop #1, the most chart longevity for a solo rap track, and the highest single show gross by a black artist. Each of these accomplishments could represent a pinnacle for many artists, but for Kendrick Lamar, they are merely stepping stones toward even greater achievements. In the wake of that electrifying night in Seattle, social media continues to buzz with reactions. Fans post photos of their merchandise, share clips of Kendrick's performances, and recount how the show shifted their perspectives. Critics analyze every aspect, the setlist, stage design, and narrative elements, and discuss their significance in our cultural context. Music historians compare Kendrick's tour accomplishments to those of legendary tours from the past, such as Michael Jackson's Bad World Tour and Beyoncé's Renaissance World Tour. The general agreement is that this is a pivotal moment in rap history. So, when the sun sets outside Lumen Field and the echoes of Kendrick's voice fade, remember this: you experienced more than just a concert. You were part of a movement where artistry meets ambition, where records symbolize potential rather than mere statistics, where a young man from Compton emerges as a global icon, demonstrating that by speaking your truth, pushing your limits, and involving your community, anything is achievable, even breaking the $14 million barrier in a single night. For Kendrick Lamar, that unforgettable night in Seattle is just another chapter in his ongoing story. The journey is far from over. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this situation, so please share your opinions in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated on the story.